The young classical musicians up for a Grammy for their debut album recorded in the coronavirus crisis. The first time a youth orchestra has ever been nominated for Best Orchestral Performance.
This whole project, I say, is a testament to the awesome impact that young people can have when they feel empowered to give it their all.
Now from Times Square, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes with Dr. Jen Ashton and What You Need to Know.
And just ahead here on GMA3, making music together deep in the pandemic.
And now the historic Grammy nomination for this youth orchestra. GMA3 will be right back. And we are back with the New York Youth Symphony, facing so many roadblocks when it comes to making music throughout the pandemic, of course, but now making history, up for music's most prestigious award.
Let's do percussion here at the top. Okay, percussion here at the top, okay? The whole idea was to provide an educational experience for the young musicians that could be energetic and fun and safe. The fact that it is nominated for a Grammy Award is just gigantic cherries on top of what was already a great Sunday.
Before the pandemic began, I remember we had our final performance at Carnegie Hall, which was March 2020, and it was exactly 1 week before the entire lockdown began.
It was really challenging because we came so far and we auditioned to be in this ensemble and we couldn't play together.
Not only would we not be performing in spring of 2020, but we also would not be performing in the fall of 2020. I was trying to come up with what is a great experience that we can provide the wonderful young musicians of the New York Youth Symphony that can be safe for COVID, and I thought, well, making an album is exactly that.
At first I was like, you know, how is this gonna work out? Like, we can't even rehearse together.
Ordinarily, the way that an orchestra will record is you put the whole orchestra in a room and you hit record and go, and you have 100, 120 people in the room doing it all at once. And obviously that was impossible. The recording itself took place over a span of 4 or 5 days in November of 2020. We did it in groups. Everybody had to be spread out.
Recording an album is a lot of work, but you put the element of COVID, a virus, into all of that, and it just becomes an even crazier task.
We had to follow a click track for the first time and play our instruments with headphones on.
Works by Blake.
It's the first time that a youth orchestra has been represented in Best Orchestral Performance at the Grammys.
It's just an honor if you look at the people we're nominated against. It's Los Angeles Philharmonic, the Berlin Philharmonic, and then it's the New York Youth Symphony. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
I've actually been conducting since I was 8 years old. I was at a children's concert and somebody gave me a baton and actually put a wig on me and said, go up and conduct this Haydn symphony. And that moment was so transformational to me. And so much of my life is because of that and because of people who've looked out for young musicians. This whole project, I say, is a testament to the awesome impact that young people can have when they feel empowered to give it their all. It's a remarkable moment, not just for this orchestra, but for young musicians everywhere.
Wow.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
And the fact that they did that, each separated like that.
It's so cool, and really, again, to see hard work really paying off. I hope that it makes them feel that much better about all the challenges they overcame.
100%.